Back in the 70s, board games and improv theater had a baby, and it was called the role-playing game. These games allowed a generation of kids to live out their dreams of slaying dragons and saving kingdoms, all while sitting in their bedrooms and basements. Today, gaming has moved into the cultural mainstream, and role-playing games are back with a vengeance. Join us now as 5 of these former kids come out of the basement and onto the internet to experience adventure, mystery, and obscure pop culture references. It's time for Roll for Combat!
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat. I'm your GM and host Stephen Glicker, and in this week's show, the boys continue to explore the hidden base, yet there appears to be no one there. What is going on? Plus this week, no GM PC tip. I'm a little under the weather, so this might be one of the shortest intros and outros we've ever had on the show. However, I will be talking a little bit about how Pathfinder and other game systems can completely mess you up. I know this happens to people all the time where you think one rule is correct and then you read it and then you do it and then you realize it's not. Why I'm talking about that is that this comes up in this week's episode. You'll know when you hear it, but I will talk a little bit about that afterwards. Other than that, let's get right into the show.
Now, finally, you are up to the northern doors. Is everyone going there to the north?
Yeah, sorry, I'll get up there.
Jason McDonald is playing the Isoki mechanic Tuttle Blacktail and his drone, Cheddar.
Are you riding Cheddar the whole time?
John Statz is playing the Vesk soldier Mo Dupinsky.
I hadn't been, but
As of
actually at this
now,
point
I
I'm going to
know.
get on Cheddar and ride the saddle.
Ride.
Let's mount up.
Okay. Who's opening the door? Their doors are all unlocked.
Mo's going to open it.
Mo always opens the door.
Bob Marquis is playing the human envoy Rusty Carter.
Good job, Mo. You're great at
Yeah,
opening
we don't have
doors.
any thieves in our party, so I'll do the door opening.
You open the door. A cloying gloom fills this long, claustrophobic hallway. A red light on the western wall blinks slowly, giving the scene a sinister atmosphere. That is what you see. There appears to be four doors to the north, all single doors. The corridor goes east and west, and it continues down to the south.
I'm sorry. Quick question. I guess I'm asking Tuttle. The really the question's going to go to the DM. Is there any way to, with the press of a button, turn this laser trap back on? For example, if we're running out of here being chased by people, can we toggle it on our way out to hit the people who are chasing us?
That's an interesting idea. Could I take a computer's check to know if there's any
Just
way
hit
it
a
can-
return key, set it up, and just...
You would go back into, you already hacked the computer, and you could actually turn it back on. That is correct.
That's a good
Okay.
idea.
Just a thought. Hey, look, it's nice to have an exit plan, and now we would have a wall of lasers to help
Do
us
you
with
want to
that.
do that?
We're not turning it on while we're standing here.
No,
I'm
I
saying
know,
if we're
but
running out.
Setting it up, I assume it...
Steve said we could do it.
You
That's
can do
all
it
I
at
need.
will, but keep in mind, you have to do it back at that terminal, and then you'd have to go back through the lasers to get to where you are now.
There's no way to set it up remotely, though.
No.
No, my idea is if we're
the
running out
Wi-Fi
of here,
is down.
if
sorry.
we're running out of here, hit it, and suddenly we have a wall of lasers between
Yeah.
us and the people
Right.
chasing us. That's all. It can't
Just hit
hurt.
the return key.
All right.
These are all doors to the north also?
Chris Beamer is playing the Lushunta operative Hiroji.
Those are all doors. There's 4 doors.
Oh, all right, Mo.
Mo votes a tactical military. We're just going to methodically go through from right to left.
Sweep and clear.
Yes, we want to check our corners. We are going to get the most closest to the entrance. Should be
Stay frosty, Mo.
And you know what? Believe it or not, we have atmosphere, so I'm going to listen. Why not?
Talk to me, Hudson.
716
We hear nothing.
opens the door.
You open the door. Minimal sleeping pallets lie on severe metal floor of this room, and simple shelves and dressers serve as furniture. There also appears to be holes in the walls to the west and the east. This room is, what is this, about 30 by 25, quite large.
All right. I like the idea of this door staying open. I am going to go to this next one.
You're not going to go in there?
Stop.
No, we're not.
Does anyone have survival to check how recently was that room occupied?
I do.
Please. I want to know if somebody left 10 minutes ago, if they spent the night there last night. If
I
nobody's been
will
here in weeks.
survive.
Those are many different experiences in this room.
9.
Okay.
So I don't. I open it. Oh.
Oroji. Wow. 19 survival.
19?
Mhm.
Hard to tell. I mean, everything appears to be fairly recent. Like, you're not 100% sure, but everything is recent.
All right.
Yeah, but you understand recent is not exact. As I said, like left here 10 minutes ago is different from slept here last night, which
Doesn't
means
look
this is
ancient.
a bedroom they don't ever come into during the day. I can look at my watch, know if they're coming back.
There's a few days, few weeks, and most.
few
it's
days.
not
they
like
did. No one slept here last night. Okay,
no,
that's
no,
a big
no.
deal.
It's a few days, few weeks.
Open the door.
The second room, more or less
Aha.
identical. This room
But with blood.
it's a little different. Yes, this one appears to have a little bit of blood and gore in this room.
Do I see anything? I can see through dim light. Nothing else. Just some blood and gore.
Yeah, I mean, there actually is also some graffiti and some personal accoutrements within these rooms because they are lived in. But you'll have to go in,
like
and,
blood
look around.
graffiti or just normal graffiti.
Normal graffiti.
Okay,
Normal
all right.
graffiti.
I am
And
going to.
I don't know what languages you guys speak.
No,
So
Mo
I'd
doesn't
have to
care
tell
about
We're
it.
well rounded.
He's going to go over here
Okay, you go to the next one.
on my 6.
Another door opens, and in this one, you again see a room. This one appears to be larger than the others. Seems to be fine, totally normal. All normal.
All right, without talking, Mo is going to make some hand signals to Hiroji to go through that door as I step in here. And because Hiroji does not understand anything military, he is then going to just use the comms and tell him to do that.
To do what?
Actually,
to go in there?
go in this door when I open up.
The next door?
Yeah. So you guys
Okay.
go in, and while I go in, I will just bum rush this south door, south room at the same time. Rusty, are you awake?
Yep.
Get over here. You're splitting the party.
All right.
All right, you ready? Yep. All right, going in.
All right, you opened it up. This room is a little different. Mo runs into this room. You guys run into the room. This area is divided into 2 wings. The western chamber contains several pantry shelves as well as 4 flat utilitarian stove units attached to faucets, while the eastern side is filled with round metal tables and chairs. You can see that through this corridor.
Oh, I see. So, western side, you mean? Okay.
Yeah,
so
western side.
Kitchen.
Kitchen.
Yeah, I don't like this. Okay, so I think we're going to be prepared for battle. Rusty, Tuttle, could you please come in? I think we should prepare for battle. This looks. My spider senses are tingling.
You're of a spider background? Oh my god, what kind of race are you?
My lizard senses.
I come from my people are great warriors, and so from a military standpoint, I don't think we're in any trouble right now.
My Dr. Lizardo senses are picking up something, so
Oh, laugh while you can, monkey boy.
I think we should start searching. Yes.
he's drawing some stuff here.
Yeah, I mean, as you're walking around, so basically all these rooms have openings in the walls. So although you are going through the doors, none of these rooms actually are sectioned off. And it's a mixture of concrete, steel, and rock, because this was actually carved out of the asteroid. So you guys can see all the rooms. Like, yeah, you opened up the door, but all these rooms I just described are all connected. And
Yeah.
there's more rooms to the south and there's more rooms to the east.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look through this area. You guys can search the kitchen. Something bugs me about.
I mean, are these doorways? Like it looks like a doorway. 5
They're
feet.
just openings. They're just
Okay.
they're 5 feet openings.
Okay.
So they're literally hallway door. There's no doors. There's just walls.
All right, I'm gonna search in this room with the weird metal stuff.
Those are stove faucets.
Okay. Are you gonna spend time or just give me perception?
We're just gonna go through look through the cupboards, see like if anything is destroyed. Was this place turned over? You know, are there monsters hiding underneath the
How about
furniture?
a 30 for perception?
How about a 15?
Roji goes through appears to be a mess of some sort. This is a kitchen that you can easily tell. You go through the kitchen. This is where they cook, and there's stove units attached to faucets. It appears to be really fairly clean and extremely well organized. More importantly, it appears to be recently in use. Like someone's been using this pretty recently, as in a few days or weeks or so. Mo, on the other hand, appears to be in the actual pantry, and there's lots of foodstuffs there. Appears to be dry and preserved food, and there's a lot of them. Supplies are odd, though. There appears to be a lot of spicy options mixed with bizarre strains of fruits and vegetable preserves. You probably could eat this if you wanted to. It appears to be in good shape, and again, all fresh and edible.
Oh, Mo's gonna eat some preserves.
I think we need to keep this place as our own base.
Yeah,
Let's
kinda
clear it
good.
out.
I like
what-
that idea.
Yeah, I've always wanted my own asteroid.
Is that
I've always
you?
wanted my own laser grid.
Actually, you know what? What do I see here?
That is fascinating.
Someone's in the kitchen with Rusty. Someone's in the kitchen. I know.
You look to the south.
Ooh.
The south has a very large room, looming.
Next to the pantry.
You look to the south. Looming to the west side of this sterile room are floor-to-ceiling computer consoles that swallow the entire wall with dizzying displays of darkened screens, inset buttons, levers, and switches, all smashed to pieces. A squat, bony, reptilian creature is slumped over the congealed puddle of blood in front of the consoles. However, you also notice a beast, a lumbering reptile-like quadruped with a bony exoskeleton was resting. It perks up and stares at Mo.
Roll for combat!
A vicious lizard monster is in there. Are you saying Mo is in the room?
I was right. I knew we would have trouble.
Oh, yeah, well, besides
There's
him...
two vicious
there's
monsters.
two vicious monsters. Tuttle is up first.
Oh, that's cool.
Tuttle
What is that?
cannot see him.
Violisk.
Well, I broadcast what I see.
Tuttle is up first.
Am I actually allowed to do anything, or if I don't see it, I can't do anything?
I will say you can get ready, and you're also on top of Cheddar, so I'm going to say are you where you are, or you're with Cheddar? We should figure that out.
I thought it was going to be where I am.
Okay, so that will be the rule going forward, where you will be the master and he will be the blaster. So master is where you are, and blaster is below you. So, yeah, I mean, I can say you can get ready if you want, or you can go in there. It's up to you. I mean, you're not going to know exactly where he is, but it's up to you.
I'm going to just get my gun out and wait for now. Let the big guys go in first.
Oh, this could be like a Godzilla fight.
Now Rusty's way in the back, unlike where he's usually way in the front. Oh no, he's always in the back.
Yeah. And that said, I will, however, move into the room and set up to go in the future. Can I move over to there with a double move? Because I'm guessing actually 30 feet. I can do it as a single move, and I'm not going to ready in action.
20,
That's enough.
30. That's 35 to get there, actually.
And that's fine. Double move.
'cause there's all those-
It's all I'm doing, regardless.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the way, as you can see.
Is there anything in the way of me being able to shoot something if, say, it overran Mo?
Yeah, wall.
There's a wall between me and Mo.
Oh,
No,
you could
between
crit
me and
No.
Mo.
Oh, no. There's nothing to. Yeah. You're
Great,
fine.
then that's the spot. It's a gigantic four-legged thing, which means it might try and overrun. So I wanted the option of being able to shoot that space. All right.
Are you readying in action?
No, I did a double move. I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Violisk. The large reptile appears to be 7 feet long. From the tip of its snout to end of its tail, probably weighs several 100 pounds. It's red, has a large row of teeth, and smoke is billowing out of its eyes.
Oh my gosh. What is that thing? That's a life science thing.
That
Never
is
mind.
Not going to be good.
I want a trophy.
The creature looks at Mr. Mo. Give me a will save, Mr.
Oh, no.
Mo.
Oh no, it's going to be like a
All
basilisk
right.
who turned to stone.
He's going to join the lizard enemy.
A 3
Uh-oh.
plus 4, 7.
That ain't good.
What do you think happens? when
Is this
that
a
happens?
fear?
I
Is
don't
this
think
a fear
horrifically bad
effect?
happens.
Doesn't matter.
No, it is not.
I turn to smoke.
In your mind, you vision the claustrophobic, dark, and often maddening aspect of deep space, and you project a sliver of the void into your enemy with its mere gaze. You appear to be confused.
Oh, no, I'm so confused.
That's bad.
What is going on?
Mo is up. Give me a 1d100, please.
You got it. 58.
58.
Pretty safe. Pretty safe.
Deal 1d8 plus your strength to yourself.
Mhm.
Yes, that one.
Is it hit
That's
points or
11.
just is it a stamina?
It's just damage, so it goes right on the top of it.
It's
So,
down.
what's that? So plus 5. So 6 plus 5. Aren't you happy you're so strong, Mo? That
Yeah.
you have this amazing ability? You hit yourself.
Oh, quit hitting myself. Quit
for
hitting myself.
11 points of damage.
Oh,
Hiroji is up.
I'm done.
Okay, Hiroji is. Can I hear commotion? Right, I
Come
hear.
close to me, Hiroji.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, so as a move action, I'm going to activate my cloaking field because I am, and I'm going to stealth.
Okay.
I think my movement is. What's my normal movement? 40.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
believe it's 40. Yes. I moved
You have to
half my
give me a
speed.
roll for your stealth, by the way.
Yeah, well. Jesus.
A 1. He rolls a
one.
1.
Good job.
Yeah, for a 17, I only get plus 16 on that.
You still.
That's a fail.
I'm
That's
gonna
a
move.
fail. Oh my god.
I can only
Oh
move
my
there.
God.
I think 20 feet, right?
Chris, why do you
Pathfinder.
roll ones all
Well,
the time?
that is a pantry, so you can't really go right there. You can't sort of end there, unless you want to be squeezed.
I get in there, I guess.
Yeah, you can go
Get
there.
on in
yeah.
there, you coward.
I can't. I don't have full movement. Next turn.
See, I don't want to be next to the confused
I am
guy because he
done.
might attack closest person to him.
Come closer to me.
Tuttle is up.
Alrighty. I'm going to send Cheddar in. I'm going to jump off Cheddar and send Cheddar in.
Send in the car.
Yeah,
Send the car.
Send the car.
Push the button.
Well, that's true. I probably should. No, whatever. I'll send Cheddar in.
Well, by the way, it's a move action for you to get off of Cheddar. So, just where do you go? I looked this up because it's not automatic.
Can I go backwards onto one of those tables or whatever, or are those something else?
Sure, you can go backwards onto a table. It's actually, well, no, those are shelves, so you can't go into that. But you can go where Cheddar was if you want to.
All right, I'll go to where Cheddar's marker is.
Yeah. So, but getting on and off Cheddar is a move action. So, just FYI.
Okay, so I can still give him a move if I wanted to.
Well, no, you can give him because you can use he can
So
do
I
a
can
move
still issue
and a
commands.
standard. Yeah, he can
Alright,
do.
then.
He can always do. I looked this up. He can always do a move or a standard.
Right,
no
if I
matter
only
what.
do a move, I can give him both. So
Yes.
okay, so
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead and send him in, and he's going to go ahead and shoot his junk cannon.
Okay.
Let's set the junk cannon. In
Shooting
my mind.
junk cannon misses by a mile.
Is a junk cannon like a catapult for like old broken toasters and old shoes and
Yes.
stuff like that?
It literally
That's
is
what
junk. It
That's
literally
what I visualize.
it throws junk at the creature. It's not his junk, just junk.
All right, so If I move there, can I peer around the corner and shoot at it?
Oh
No.
my god. Get in there, Rusty.
Can I see it from there?
No, you have to go, either go in or go where Mo is standing.
And yet I don't want to do either of those things. All right. Well, especially because the VLS goes next. You know what? I'm going in next turn. The thing is, I need to actually go in before everyone else attacks in order to get a bonus on all of them. But at the moment, there'd be no blocker on me that actually wouldn't help.
Well, what about just delaying your turn until before I go?
I already moved.
The Violisk once again stares at Mo. Give me a will save.
All right. 13 plus 4 is 17. That's
17.
a fail. That's a fail. I'm sure it is.
No, it's
You
not.
Not necessarily.
do not fail your save. You
Yeah.
actually...
Lesser confusion.
Really? I don't
turns
take
out.
minuses for being confused?
No.
It's
no.
lesser confusion. It's only one round.
It's
Oh.
it's,
Sorry, that's a little meta,
you
but-
you are fine. You actually snap out of it. Snap out of it.
Oh, I'll show you some snapping.
All right, Mo, you're up.
Good thing I didn't go in, huh?
What's in this black spot?
That's just the computer. The computer is gigantic. What is it, like 50 feet high and against the whole wall?
I'm going to do that and attack.
Very nice.
Okay. Did you have your pike out?
Always have the pike out. I
Yeah,
can't put it away, so it's...
You hit. Roll a 9, 20, and hit for 18 points of damage. Pretty
Nice.
good. Near max.
What did I actually roll? I rolled a 4. Okay, I'll accept that. It's not like the ones.
It's literally average.
Right, I'm still got my cloaking field, and I'm going to move.
4.5.
So reroll your stealth. What you
He
roll?
rolls
A 3
for stealth.
For a 19. For a plus 16.
1, 2, 3 for stealth.
Move there. And I'm going to do my trick attack,
So
which is another stealth roll.
You can't do that. You can't. Oh, you can't. Well, no. You have to say you're going to do a trick attack in the beginning.
Well,
Can't
I'm
stealth-
always doing
You
trick.
can't. No. You can't stealth and trick attack. You can do one or the other. You can't do both.
No, but the cloaking field remains on, so I'm not actively.
But when you move, yes. But when you but you can keep the cloaking field on, but then you're no longer stealthing.
Right. You're the one. You've made me roll the stealth. I didn't want to roll stealth.
Oh, okay. So then you have a 0 stealth. If you're going to do this, is how it works. You can either cloak and use the cloaking field, or you can keep the cloaking field on, and you basically get a 0 on your stealth, and you can do your sneak attack. You can't do both.
Right. Well, that's what I'm doing. We're doing
Okay.
doing
Okay.
my
Then
trick.
that's
So,
fine.
All right. So I'm rolling stealth.
You want to keep that 3 for your sneak attack?
No.
Yeah.
Rolls a
How's
5.
How's a 5 for your
So
sneak attack?
ridiculous. So ridiculous.
But what is it? It's 20 plus the CR, and you get a +1 because you're a ghost, so it's 22, and you still fail because it's not a
Yep.
CR2 creature.
Yeah. I mean, I literally have rolled nothing but like 5s and 3s and 2s and 1.
Is that a ranged attack that
Yes.
you're doing? Then you get +2 for me.
No, you don't. You get a +1. Well, no, that's not a ranged attack. It's
you're
it's not
right.
an attack.
It's +1. Okay.
Yeah. He missed. He missed.
All right. Well,
Okay.
I'm attacking.
Attack.
Sorry,
You do your
it's a
attack.
+1.
You do attack. Whoa.
Nice. Hits.
It's static
Very
arc
nice.
Pitchell does
Good.
4
damage.
points of damage. Good job.
Again, below average. Okay.
Tuttle's up. Now, Tuttle, actually, you can see the creature from where you're standing.
Please send Cheddar to the far side to not block ranged attacks.
Tuttle can see that thing?
He has line of sight. Yeah, he can. If he tried to shoot, he'd get about like a -50, but he can see it.
I'm going to go ahead and move, but then I'm not going to attack so that I can get Cheddar into the action.
Okay.
Far
Send
side,
in the
please.
car.
Don't block ranged attacks.
I'm sorry, what?
Far side, please. Don't block ranged attacks.
Well, he moved as far as he can, unless you want to do another
I meant
move.
Cheddar.
Oh. Gotta be more specific, buddy.
I said it after he said I'm going to move Cheddar.
That's okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Should be. I shouldn't block anything.
But you understand my reason for saying that.
Yeah, no,
It's-
I don't want Cheddar
it's-
to provide cover.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Right,
problem. Just
exactly.
ignore that gigantic burst I just put out there, by the way.
It doesn't do anything. It doesn't matter.
Wait, I still wanted to attack. I hit the wrong button.
Go, Cheddar, go. What are you attacking with?
He's going to go with the tactical razorback.
Tactical Razorback. Go, Tactical Razorback.
I love that he has a club.
Level 5.
Club it.
Got a club.
Club it. It's basically not even a club. It's like a lead pipe with a weight attached.
Yeah,
Go, Cheddar.
That's good.
Did no damage
another
on me.
average. 6 points of damage. Rolls a 23. Good job, Cheddar.
Thanks, Cheddar. Yeah, that's a good roll. Rolls a 17 for a 23. Yeah, that's some good stuff, Cheddar.
Beat it to death. Oh, Rusty. Nice of you to join us.
Look who's here.
Welcome to the party. Now get in there and
I
fight.
am within 15 feet. I will attack with my disintegrator pistol.
Ooh.
Hold on. Don't ignore that attack. I'm doing a bluff check. I may have +2 to hit. I choose.
Oh, that's a 34.
Okay, it's a 36 bluff.
36
So
bluff.
add +2 to that attack I made.
I think you fail.
With a 36? Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Kidding.
I'm thinking, wait a minute.
Well, this is a CR3 creature. I mean, there's not a CR2 creature, as you said. So, I mean, it's going to be a little hard.
Maybe it's a CR6 creature.
Did you have that attack from before, or did you cancel it?
I canceled. You can send something.
Great, hold on.
So what do you get? You get a +2.
He's flat-footed. I get
Right.
plus from his
Right.
nibs for being a ranged attack.
Right. Then you get a +1 for Mo,
Wow.
and you still miss.
And I still miss. He is flat-footed to all of you until the end of my next turn.
Good.
That's great. That's great.
No good flat-footed lizard smoking creature.
Now, when he explodes, he'll get me as well.
The Violisk. Give me 1 second. Just gotta look something up.
He opens up his book and he pages through it.
Oh man. Okay. So I've been doing this completely wrong. This ability, which is unfortunate because this is should have been a much harder encounter. So I'm just gonna make up with it to kill someone. So let's.
All right, roll d5, decide who dies.
I'm going to pretend that the move did not happen because he was supposed to get about 10,000 actions that did not happen, unfortunately. So with
That's
that,
a lot of actions.
I know.
Oh, I would have
Per
taken
round
forever.
or over the course of the whole encounter?
He's going to just do a full attack on Mr. Mo.
He's going to move and make a full attack.
No, actually, I'm going to have him. It doesn't matter. He's going to miss the first one
All right.
because I was going to have him do something else. And the second one he does hit. So he does bite you.
He has
Or
multiple
a
attacks,
10.
even though he moved.
I'm going to tell you why. Because that gaze is supposed to happen every single round that you guys start within him. It does not take an action for him to do the gaze. I spent 2 actions doing the gaze when he could be moving and attacking you. If you just see him, you have to make a will save every single.
Oh, every single one of us.
Time.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, no, that
So,
doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. Great. Then go ahead and hit Mo. We give you permission.
I hit Mo once for 14. It's not the end of the world. Mo, give me a will save. You can see him.
17.
13.
17.
17. You're fine.
Full attack.
Sure.
He is flat-footed.
Oh, man.
You like those full attacks, then. Nice.
There we go.
35. And
Damn,
second
Mo.
attack.
35 damage.
Oh,
Damn, Mo.
I forgot to put the minus on that one. Okay, it doesn't matter. I hit
The
once.
2.
All right.
Hiroji, give me a will save.
Great.
This is great. Would I have gotten an attack of opportunity if? Oh no, I'm sorry. Never mind.
I think he decided that he was just taking a gimme for himself since we got off easy.
That's fine.
That
You
is
got-
a 17.
17, you were fine. Yeah, basically, he missed 2 entire rounds of attacking, so
It's
fine.
I gave 1 extra attack.
Let's
He
just say
missed anyhow.
he was
He
evil.
didn't either. Yeah.
You were fine, Hiroji.
Let's try the trick attack again.
And he rolls a 17
There
for
we
a
go.
33.
Oh, 34. You make it. You somehow make it go, huh?
And static arc pistol. I get a plus from Mo or no?
Yes.
Okay, then.
And 2 for Rusty.
Oh, nice.
You crit! Woohoo!
Crit.
You crit on this attack, too.
Okay, now I get my bonus damage, though.
3d8.
This is not your first crit.
Is
ever,
the
it?
3d8 doubled?
Yes.
Holy
68.
moly.
That's what I was asking.
Another 27 damage. So I did 55 damage.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You did 14.
No, you
no.
didn't double that. It's 27 plus 11. 38.
38.
Yeah.
38. Sorry. 38. It's not dead?
Well, it's Sierra.
Tuttle, give me a will save.
There we go.
D100.
D100 as an 8 will not cut it.
Wait a minute. You only get a +1 for your will, Tuttle?
Yeah, I don't have particularly great wisdom.
Just
so
You rolled a 54. I take your first one.
Stop hitting yourself.
And you hit yourself. Do 1d8 with your strength modifier.
This is one time I'm happy it's not good.
Okay, just roll a 1. This is
Flying at your face.
Zero.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Tuttle, you want me to hit you for you?
You hit yourself for
damage.
2.
I hit myself but kind of weakly.
It's kind of cute when he does that. With his cute little fingers.
Say Cheddar does nothing because you're confused. Rusty, give me a will save.
Okay.
Show me a will save.
26.
Oh, man.
I'd like you all to
26.
know that I have the strongest will.
Rolls a 19 for the will.
The triumph of the will.
God.
I attack with my disintegrator. First things first, I do a bluff check.
Yeah.
All right, 29 bluff.
Yep, it's fine.
And I'm attacking with the disintegrator pistol liquidator to liquidate this beast.
Oh my God.
Don't worry, guys. I got it.
Oh my God. I want to kill myself.
Look, guys.
Why?
Look, it's what you need to do is
Rusty?
you need to, you
Yeah.
need to aim
Yeah.
right for the neck. The
How many
neck of the
turns did he
beast.
just sit there, wait for everybody to get in, and then
Mom, don't worry about it. See, what you needed to do is aim for the neck, like right there under the folds there. Look, I can explain it to you later. Don't you worry about it.
Oh my God. Oh wow.
All right, I want to do a life science on this thing, right? It's a life science thing?
I will assist your life science. Wait, actually,
There's
I
a
don't know if I can-
mysticism check.
Oh, mysticism? Okay.
Magical beast.
Mo is still confused.
Not so much.
Nah.
Well, whatever it was, I take out my dagger and I activate the flame on it, so that when I cut off this creature's head, it cauterizes the wound, and I put the head in my backpack as a trophy.
The head is like 10 bulk.
Dude, it's
You're
huge.
gonna really
You
put
can't
I know it's a 7-foot creature. You're gonna cut off the head? Okay.
It only takes up 1 square.
It still weighs.
Okay, tip of his tail, something, a claw.
No, I need the head.
Okay, you're gonna be encumbered.
No, but it's 1/3 gravity though.
Oh my God.
I hate you. All right, you got it. He wants it mounted on your wall. Mo rolls a 12
you know what
for
we
mysticism.
could do?
You don't know what it is.
Oh,
It's a veal list. That's all you know.
I've got a wonderful idea. We could actually
Yes.
take that head and mount it on the outside of our spaceship.
So now we're Reavers, is what you're trying to say.
Well, it's like the little stuffed animals on the semis going down the. Could be like kind of.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just so you guys know, like I am a Xeno seeker, and my goal is to go out and find creatures like this and prove that I'm better than they are by killing
And
them.
behead them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm better. I'm better than that. That thing tried to kill me, and I killed it.
So anything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Aren't Xeno Seekers supposed to make friends with new aliens?
not exactly. Not always.
That's one interpretation. It's
We're hostile sometimes. Hostile alien.
Isn't there another term for this, which is mass murderer?
Look,
Yeah.
it's a magical beast. It needed
You're-
to die.
Your impulses even scare the Vesk.
All right, so let's search this room.
Oh yeah, we got a body to check out. Actually, this might not be a body. He could just be like confused. Is Mo's gonna poke him with his finger to see if the guy tips over?
It's a skeleton, right?
It appears to be the exact same creature you just killed. There's another one of them, and it just is.
Yeah. Right,
So there was
right.
2 of them. That's all.
Wait, what?
Well, one was lasered up, right?
No, this there appears to be the squat, bony reptilian creature that is slumped over the congealed puddle of blood in front of the consoles. You poke it, and it appears to be another Vealisk. It's just dead.
How
Was it killed by, like,
killed?
Touching the thing, maybe?
I don't know. You could do a healing check and
Oh,
medicine
that-
check on that.
Medicine check.
The
I
only
will
way to
assist.
find out is have Tuttle try to hack this computer.
There's my back to my bad 3.
13.
I'm going to assist Dr. Tuttle in medicine. You get +2.
17.
Mo is going to assist as well. Sorry, first one is 22.
22. Yeah, you could have just used that.
Well,
Unfortunately, I rolled like crap.
oh, you got
Oh, and I
a
had
16.
turned off my cloaking field, by the way.
16. Yeah, this creature looks like it's been hacked to pieces. It's again appears to have been very recently killed.
But mental note, Hiroji actually does have a higher medicine than Tuttle. All right, good to know. He has a +10 versus a +8.
Yeah, I'm actually quite brilliant in my own.
Yeah. So you keep telling me. But at the same
Amongst
time,
your
I'm saying in
people,
this
yes.
case, it seems like it's right.
Well, Mo is bored by these creatures.
What else is in this room? I want to take a look, but not touch the computer stuff.
The computer to the west wall is enormous. I mean, it appears to be 40 feet wide and 15 feet tall.
But didn't you say some or all of it was smashed?
Yes, the darkened screens, inset button, levers, and switches the entire thing appears to have been smashed to pieces.
Is any of it salvageable?
Give me a computer's check.
And was it sabotaged intelligently, or was it perhaps a giant lizard who smashed up against it?
Well, considering,
There we go.
wow, let's see, I got a 13 and 29. Total 29. Yeah, you kind of spend some time going over the computer, and although it looks like it's been smashed to pieces, there's still enough that you can access it because it's rather large, and they didn't quite get every nook and cranny. And it looks like someone took weapons, like there's actually weapons fire on this thing and burn marks, so it wasn't by these reptilian creatures. It looks
I'm
like
wondering if the
someone-
cultists have like moved on and they're like destroying their base / leaving
Yeah.
traps for whoever comes next.
Yeah.
Seems like it could be.
Well, do you want me to smash this computer and finish the
No,
job?
I think we should try and extract the data.
Oh, all right. I guess you could do that too.
Follow-up question from earlier. Did we ever actually determine what species the sliced and laser diced creature was outside?
It was an undead humanoid.
Undead
Undead
human.
Hamburger helper.
That's right. And then we saw the insignia of the corpse core. Right,
A
got it.
filthy aberration of an undead. Because that's what they are.
Right. Yeah, right. That's right.
As long as we agree on that.
Sure, yes, that's right. Well, although, some undead are
Self-hating
decent.
undead.
I've heard some undead are really nice. I don't know any personally, I'm just saying some.
All right, so I'm going to make another computer check to try and extract.
The undead, their kind, don't deserve to live.
There we go. God damn, I'm good. Another 3.
Another 3 for 14.
I just gotta
Not even
stop.
close.
And another 26 for Tom.
Tuttle, on the other hand,
I'm like C:
Which is
//
Hiroji is luckily using the part of the computer that's smashed, so he doesn't actually do any damage to it.
Tuttle quietly unplugs the keyboard Hiroji's using.
I'm trying to enter DOS commands. On here.
Yeah.
You easily hack the system, and you recognize that the system actually uses a voice print password, meaning the authorized user had to speak a password to gain access. But you just went all around that sucker. You hacked the system, sort of. You've hacked the system. There appears to be 3 data modules that are most likely interest for you. They're labeled activities, intelligence, and sacred lore.
All right, can we start looking at those? We'll start with activities, I guess.
You click on activities. Click, click, double click. A little bit of static, a little bit of futzing as the computers were smashed to pieces. However, you are able to access it without an additional computer's check. It states the mission of this sect of the Cult of the Devourer in no uncertain terms. In fact, I'll just give this to you.
We're most uncertain about it, though.
There's a lot here. It'll be better if Jason does it. Let me give it to you. All right, Jason, I sent it to you.
The denizens of the Star Eater's spine were devoted to poring through the prophecies in a sacred but cryptic tome called The Entropy of Existence and Glorious Rise of the Void. The data contains the cult's analysis of some of these divinations, including one prophecy flagged as high priority. This high priority prophecy is not stored in this data module, but a link points to its location in another secure data module labeled Sacred Lore. Which we know that one exists. We haven't gone in there yet. The cultists focused on this one prophecy in particular because they thought it the most likely candidate for them to bring to fruition. From the data, it appears the cultists interpreted the prophecy as referring to some sort of weapon, one powerful enough to serve as a key to untold destruction, but they have deciphered little else. In addition to the cultists' obsessive work to understand more of this prophecy's latent instructions, this module details the terrible ritualistic tortures, such as the laser wall, the cult enacted to try to pull further clues from those lines.
Terrible weapon like that whole creation of multiple suns or planets that it's in a wheel that'll destroy the universe that we're actually all about.
So what was the next? There was
intelligence and sacred lore. So this one was totally unlocked.
Let's do sacred lore next, since sacred lore was directly referenced.
Okay, This one is secured behind a firewall.
All right, so someone want to assist?
I will assist you, and that gives +2 automatically.
I will assist you, and I have to roll.
You get nothing from Mo.
Add 2.
So add 4 to your roll.
So 23 total.
23 is not enough. You do not set off any bad things, but you can't get through.
So I can try again?
Yes.
I assist again.
I fail to assist you this time.
So +2. Roll above a 10. 22.
22. So we're still kind of in the no man's
Nope.
land.
Well, you rolled a 6 and a 7.
You rolled a 1.
No,
All right,
but so far a 6 and a 7 means you don't trip anything. That's
I will assist again. Let's keep digging.
as do I.
Yeah, you're not setting off anything, but you haven't quite gotten there yet.
+2 for me, +4 total.
25. Here we go. 6,
With your mighty
Creeping
8.
up on it.
You're like, I'm almost there. Almost. You're going through the possibilities and the various different capitalizations and letters to hack through, but nope, not yet.
It's password 1.
You're only getting a +17, so that's not enough. Right? I assist again.
As do I.
There
we
go.
37. Good lord. On a
37.
natural 20.
Finally, you easily. It's funny. You only have 2 ways. You either fail or you easily do it. You easily hack in through the firewall. This one is fascinating. I sent that one to you as well, Jason.
All right, give me a second.
This one also has a picture.
All right. It contains reams of information about the cult's profane belief in the Devourer, the assured entropy of the universe, and the cult's unholy roles in bringing about the end of existence for the glory of their dark religion. In addition to general religious dogma and near-mad ramblings, the data module also details the Star Eater spine cult's fascination with an ancient elven soothsayer named Niara. The data even includes a computer-generated hologram of Niara recounting some of her most enigmatic prognostications as recorded in her most infamous book, The Entropy of Existence and Glorious Rise of the Void, which the cultists of the Star Eater spine treat as gospel. One of these predictions is flagged as high priority. If that prediction is accessed, the hologram of Niara recites, "In the maw of the 12 lies the key. Forsooth shall all be undone. When the knee meets the gorge so far, the widening gyre implodes magnificently." An annotation on the file points to the cult's study of this prophecy stored in the data core's activities module.
Interesting. These cultists must be stopped.
Well, they also seem kind of lame, though. Honestly, they seem to believe in the Jack Chick, you could be eaten first plan for the universe, as far as I can tell.
Seem to be Cthulhuid type worshippers of.
Yeah, which is always a bad cultist concept. You don't win
Yeah.
when you worship them.
No, you don't win.
Suppose we should also check intelligence.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's you'll need to hack again.
I assist.
This one
As do I.
appears to be very tricky.
Add 4.
I want to fail this one.
27.
27. You just made it. You during your hacking, found that there was a nasty virus in this one that if you did not hack successfully, this virus could have set back a feedback loop and start messing up the data quite badly. But that did not happen. So give me a second.
Thanks to my help.
You're the guy who sits next to Scotty when Scotty's operating the transporter.
That's right. Crewman Kyle, also wearing a red shirt. You know that Jason Alexander is a huge William Shatner fan and huge original series fan. Huge. Like he knows trivia. That makes his stock go way up in my book. He's awesome. He loves poker too.
Yeah. Have you seen Molly's Game yet?
Yes.
Oh, how good was that movie?
Yeah, it's a very good movie.
Really? You didn't like it?
It was all right.
Oh,
It was a 7.
I loved
Well,
it.
it's not a movie about poker. It's a movie about that society.
Dude.
All right, I gave you the last.
All right. The intelligence data module contains records of all of the communications between the Star Eater Spine and the Devourer cult on Castrovel. These captioned recordings document the Castrovelian cult leader Tahomen. Hey, remember him? His boastful crowning about his cult's activities at the Temple of the 12, including a premature and ultimately untrue claim of the cult's humiliating defeat of the PCs. Hey! The last communication log, however, takes on a triumphantly gleeful tone. In it, Tahomen reports that information in the temple's inner sanctum has revealed the location of the key emphasized in Niara's prophecy. In the final line of the recording, Tahomen jubilantly states, "Our future awaits far beyond the confines of the Star Eater Spine. You must fly, my sisters and brothers, fly to where the key awaits." That would be garbled static. The recording then ends.
All right.
Wow.
According my hacking abilities then reveal that it was actually deliberately deleted. The location was not that static was being deliberately deleted and scrubbed from the system. So and I can sort of sense that it's the data signature is someone who is not otherwise uses the system, and it was actually just a few days ago.
All right.
So Mo should have smashed this computer.
Well, yeah. Okay. So.
Well, I don't know if the digital signature not matching any of the other mean that it's a different digital signature. Does that mean just that there's a specific person, or does that mean that somebody else is chasing these guys? Maybe an ally, but I don't know. Well, let's not get carried away with that.
I think we need to keep searching.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, that's all that we got from that computer. So let's.
All right.
But that does indicate that the base has probably been deserted. So.
Well.
I want to return to the earlier question. Who destroyed this terminal? Was it a giant lizard that smashed its head against it, or was this
No, you didn't
sabotage?
hear before. He
No,
said
it wasn't.
We
did not.
determined it was weapons fire.
Weapons.
I did not hear
destroyed
that. Okay.
that did
thank you.
most of the damage. That maybe the creatures thrashed around a little and made it worse, but the weapons fire was actually what destroyed the computer.
Thank you.
Do you want to keep going to uncharted areas or search the rooms?
I think we should finish this northeast corner, the room that we skipped, and just.
What's south though? What's going on over there?
I know what you're saying, John, but let's just keep going around in a circle.
All right.
Well, we're here. It's the thing that's in front of us is more dangerous than 5 rooms behind us.
So this large room that you're in, there appears to be nothing else in this room. There is this smashed computer console. This is everything we're able to get from the computer console. There actually was more here, but that's all gone. Luckily, most of that appears to be things you don't need to worry about, like, recipes and running of the actual base and things like that. So you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, this was smashed pretty badly, and it looks like someone went to town on it. However, Tuttle's computer engineering skills was able to recover this data.
Do I think there would be any chance to recover the deleted portion?
It appears to be a 0% chance. You can bring it with you, obviously, and download it and see if anyone has some scrubbing techniques that can undo it. But at least with your computers and the tier whatever 1 computer you carry around with you, no way.
Okay. Well, we'll certainly offload all of the records.
These are
Take them
tier
with us.
3 computers, by the way, just to give you an idea. The computers go up in complexity. A tier 1 is like like your watch and an iPhone, that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't know
Like,
if we're going to be able to find. I mean, I don't know if maybe there's still another clue coming, or if we can take this stuff back to the Starfinder Society. Maybe they got something that can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but I guess let's keep searching the facility for now.
you look to the south, and that also appears to be another pantry. It looks very similar to the
Hey
one
Mo,
on
get
the
up
north.
here. We need you on point.
Yeah, we need you to eat everything in here and tell us what's good.
You look to the south, and sure enough, looks like a mirror image of the one to the north, and up there he goes. And there is, oh, you're going fast. Yeah, there's more pantries, more food. Looks to be the north and the south. This base appears to be complete mirror image. The north part of the base and the south part appear to be identical.
Okay.
You look to the east, there's more. Now, each of these rooms, you're going through all the bunk rooms and stuff. They're all different. Like, these all are different.
Oh yeah,
Obviously,
we're gonna
people lived in them.
yeah, we're gonna
so-
get to them at some point.
Oh yeah, we have plans for those rooms.
All right, hold on a second. You're going really fast, Mo. So you go through 3
All right.
more rooms. So it appears to be 6 rooms with beds in total. You get to the end of this corridor in this sort of this rounded room.
Here we go. Okay, we
Here
want
go.
Tuttle.
Here we go. Let's see.
Ah,
Let's see what we
Tuttle's
got
room.
here.
It's Tuttle's room. It's a Mr. Mouse's room.
Three rows of mostly bare shelves stand along the southeastern wall of this wide room. Here and there, a dilapidated pistol or long arm sits on a dusty shelf. Three humanoid robots stand near the north wall. Each is hunched over and covered in scorch marks, occasionally emitting puffs of sickly gray smoke.
Okay. I'm going to take my laser azimuth artillery rifle and shoot the closest one.
You shoot one, shoot them both. You shoot one to the north, you shoot one of the 3 robots, and you hit it, and it just sparks.
All right. It's clear. Send in the mouse.
All clear. Perception check in here. I want to see if there's anything worth anything in here.
All right.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in here. I mean, there's 3 robots, so you can do whatever you want with those. And there is dusty weapons on these shelves. There's a lot in here. It's a big room. So.
Anything good? Any good weapons? I'm looking at the pistols.
Okay, you're going to start touching them?
Yes.
Okay. You look around, and you find some battered weapons. They all appear to be broken.
Nothing salvageable, huh?
No, they're all salvageable.
Oh. I mean, is there anything, like, what kind
Does
of
anything
weapons?
stand out? Yeah, like, is it all
Are they
junk?
just azimuth laser pistol
Yeah.
No,
level
no.
1? No?
No. There's awesome stuff. Let's see.
Oh.
There's a pulse caster pistol, Red Star plasma rifle, tactical acid dart rifle, Thunderstrike sonic pistol, a utility scatter gun. Lots of good stuff.
All right. This might be a good room. You guys want to open up these?
Yes.
Just
Yes, open up everything.
Up this
Nothing
to
could
the
go
north.
Just open doors. Don't worry about any consequences.
Okay, you open up the door. It is a bathroom.
Oh,
Is there 3 bathrooms stalls?
can I tell if it was used recently?
Sure, give me a taste check.
Oh. Are all those bathrooms like connected?
No, there's a wall. There's a wall to the.
Okay. I'm gonna
Three
look
stone.
into the commode to see if there's any dropped valuables.
You're gonna have to go into it. to
Visual
do that.
inspection.
Oh, visual inspection.
I expect
Crank
a
that up.
clean
Full
water
transponding.
commode.
Get in there. Go.
This is-
Full
You're a
transponding.
lizard. You're
Go.
a lizard. You can.
Yeah,
go in
that's
there.
your natural habitat.
Yeah. No.
You
no.
need to cool yourself from the baking sun. Go right now.
All right,
You,
I'll open
um,
up this door.
Okay. There appears to be nothing in there. Another commode.
And this door.
Third commode.
All right. This one's
Joker's Wild. 3
This
commodes.
one's nice
And
and
an armory. This is like an armory here.
Ugh.
It appears to be an arsenal armory. That is correct.
Alright, Mo's gonna use this one.
You can actually use it.
Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens.
Takes you 10 minutes to get that suit off, probably, but
You use the commode. It's basically a hole in the floor. It's like a chemical toilet. So, okay, good job using the commode.
I'm feeling like I would like to see if I can use or salvage the Thunderstrike pistol, because I've still been using the crappy azimuth laser pistol since
Oh my
level 1.
god, really?
Yeah, to repair it only takes an hour, and it's just an engineering check.
oh, really?
Yeah.
So wait, what are the
Wow.
different pistols that are there? Thunder
Oh, now he's interested.
There's a red plasma thing. That's
Pulse caster?
Cool.
Pulse caster pistol,
Uh-huh.
Red Star plasma rifle,
No one can use that.
tactical acid dark rifle, Thunderstrike sonic pistol,
Here we go.
utility scattergun. All of them are unloaded, no ammo, and all are unbroken, but they can be repaired.
Pulse caster pistol and Thunderstrike sonic pistol.
Pulsecaster kind of sucks because it's like 1 die 4 and it's non-lethal. So I'm not sure the Pulsecaster would be all that useful. Thunderstrike is 1d8 sonic. So I could use a weapon upgrade. I have to admit I haven't had a weapon upgrade
Yeah,
since level
Sonic
1.
is all yours. That's great. I got the Liquidator Disintegrator.
I don't want any pistols.
Yeah, the rifles I can't use. No one can use, but Mo can use the rifle.
Wow, the
They're worth money though.
Red
well, not
Star
really.
plasma rifle does 1 to 10 energy and F. Whatever. Energy and
Fire.
Fire. Fire is
I mean, we don't have to necessarily even.
It's electricity and fire. Actually, it's double. It's
I don't even necessarily
Okay.
have to do the
Oh,
fixing
yeah.
right now. We could do it on the way
Electricity
back on
fire,
the,
yeah,
on the
okay.
travel
Yeah.
back.
In addition, while you're searching, you find a small, strange technological device covered in leathery gore.
Wait, what?
You find a small technological device covered in leathery gore.
Mo
No
grabs
one
it.
knows what this is. However, if someone does an engineering or mysticism check, you might be able to figure what this is.
I assist engineering for Dr. Tuttle.
21 mysticism.
32 for Dr. Tuttle. engineering.
32 for.
I know things.
Mr. Tuttle knows that this device is a necrograph, an augmentation using undead organs and necromantic rituals rather than cybernetics or biotech that was once installed in an undead creature.
What a strange thing. I've never heard of such a thing.
What does it do?
It's basically an augmentation, but it runs off of undeadedness.
It runs
Well,
off
I
of
think it's
necromantic rituals instead of magic.
I think it's disgusting and I want nothing to do with it. But by the way, what kind of augmentation is it?
Yeah, do we get a sense of what it does?
This one appears to have been destroyed. It looks like there was a fight of some sort in here, and this was, let's just say, removed from a creature without their consent. Now give me a culture check, and you can know a little bit about what type and who uses these things. Rolls are terrible.
Every time I roll.
4. I don't even read your rolls because
Tuttle with a 26 might
I don't
know.
even look at them anymore.
I
Tuttle
know.
gets 26. Yes, you know the necrographs and necrotech is commonly available in Eox and very popular amongst members of the corpse fleet. Although nothing distinctively links augmentation found here to the corpse fleet, the exiled navy, although it is a little suspicious.
And we found the patch too.
And we found a dead undead. Yeah, it seems like the corpse fleet came here, presumably to, invade the cult as well, for some reason.
Or sent
And-
some sort of whether in force or at least sending like an individual operative to try to figure out what's going on or something. Yeah.
Right, there was a fight here at some
Yeah,
point.
the 3 robots, by the way, that are smoking, you can tell were taken out by gunfire, most likely lasers.
We know one laser.
Ha!
If you do an engineering check, you can actually maybe figure out a little bit more about the fight.
Yeah, I'm going to take a
assist.
look at the robots. I'm sorry, androids or whatever the hell they are.
They're actually robots.
I fail to assist engineering.
For once, I don't roll well. Okay.
Still, it's good enough. Even though you rolled a 2, it's more than enough with your 18. Easily, you can tell that these robots were disabled. They appear to be security robots of some sort, and there was a fight in here, and they were shot up and destroyed, and it looks like very recent. Like, you can tell this happened within the last week, which is starting to come together. It looks like everything has been here for about a week, and it's been sort of not necessarily abandoned, but you haven't seen anyone here, and it's been about a week, probably. So there you go.
Oh.
All right. No, that's a good spot.
Okay, yeah, this is a good spot.
Oh, I'm actually angry that I did not do that gaze attack right. I'm actually furious.
Yeah.
It's weird. It doesn't do it like Pathfinder. So I was like, with Pathfinder, it's like, oh, it's a standard and you just do it. And then I noticed it didn't have anything. So I'm like, let me look it up. And of course, it's buried, like, you know, a million
So
pages in.
so anyone that can see it, it just has to make that say.
Yeah. It's actually way better.
Wow.
So give you a hint. That was a basilisk that's got sci-fi'd. But it actually is.
Well, that's
it's a
what I
sci-fi basilisk.
Yeah, that's why I thought he was going to turn to stone, because if it was a basilisk, it would be bad.
It's a baby basilisk, but they actually were basilisks back in the Pathfinder days. They're called void basilisks.
Basilisks, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's kind of
All right,
cool. I was like, oh, it's so cool. But then it didn't do what it's supposed to do.
Hey everyone, Steve here. So I kept a little bit of the banter in this week's episode. You guys seem to like when we do that. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Let me know what you think of all of that. So the one thing I did want to touch on is the Violisk. So as someone who just created a couple of monsters for Starfinder and went through this process, I know what happened here. Basically, what they want to do whenever you create a monster is they want to keep the word count as little as possible, and any ability that can be explained with the core rules, they don't explain. Now, this one is a little weird. Basically, it has this ability that begins at the start of every PC's turn, where they have to roll a save if they're within gazing distance, and it doesn't come out and say that. It just sort of assumes it, and it took me several times to read it, and more importantly, to play it when I realized, wait a second, this monster can't actually do anything if it's gazing all the time, which is kind of the point of this monster, is that you want it to gaze and then move and attack. But the way it was written, I'm like, wait, this isn't possible. This doesn't make any sense. And then I looked it up and I did a little research, and sure enough, the fact that they kept the word count so low that key information I felt was left out of the monster. It also didn't help that this was a space basilisk, and the basilisk in Pathfinder and D&D, it's actually an active action. It's an active attack to turn someone into stone. So I was thinking that is how it works for this basilisk, and I was completely wrong. So the moral of the story is always read your monsters carefully, especially if they are in Starfinder, because a lot of them are new. Or listen to our podcast and listen to how we do it or how we fix it, and then you realize, that's the way you're supposed to do it. Both work very well. Anyhow, I have a feeling that will not be the last we see of the Violisk, and perhaps when I do the gaze attack correctly, it'll be a lot more fun as they all start getting confused and start attacking each other and themselves. So again, no GM or PC tip just because I'm a little under the weather this week, but there we go. We had kind of a mini GM PC tip. If you have a very complex monster, try to read it all out. I go through and I put down notes. I put down all the DCs. I put down all the saves. I put down all the special abilities. I put down things to remember, like if it has resistances, because it's all in that stat block, but sometimes you just forget because monsters just have a lot in there. And one thing they talk about in Magic the Gathering, if you ever listen to some of those podcasts, they talk about headspace and how much you can sort of keep in your head at one time. And it's kind of fascinating if you listen to how they design Magic the Gathering cards. They can't make them too complex because if you put too much on them, you just won't remember all the abilities. So they have a limit of how much, quote, headspace you can keep on a Magic card. And I think monsters have the same thing. There's only so much headspace you can keep on a monster. I think PCs can have a lot more because they can get a lot more complex and you live with them for a lot longer. But since monsters sort of come and go, you can't make them so complex that you can't sort of figure it out within a few minutes. But unfortunately, because of things like trying to keep word count down, you might not be able to get everything you need to know in the monster, and you got to look things up and cross-reference them, and hence I always take notes. Once again, our show notes. We have a new podcast every Tuesday. Do subscribe to us on iTunes and Android, and do please review us, especially on iTunes. Don't forget to check out Jason's Talking Combat column every single Thursday. Don't forget to join our Discord. If you want to join it, just go to discord.rollforcombat.com, where you can play lots of games. We're up to game or table number 26 on the Discord channel right now. It's crazy. We got Starfinder, Pathfinder Society. We have people playing entire adventure paths on there, and they're going pretty well. Actually pretty fast from what I can tell. So, yeah, you name it, we got it on there. Don't forget, do follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and check out the Reddit channel. Do check out our Patreon, where we got cool new prizes. And do look for our review of Alien Archive 2. I did get it, and I did skim through it, and one of the cool things I will spoil is that they seem to take all these animals and make them space. Like space bears, space cats, space... well, you get the idea. I didn't see a space otter, and if there's one thing you want to know about John's stats, is he's obsessed with otters. I don't know exactly how or why, but he is just like obsessed with them all the time. So we were asking, is there a space otter? And unfortunately, there's not a space otter, at least not yet. But if there ever was one, I think that is what John would have to play because he loves otters. But do look for that review in the near future. Otherwise, I will see and talk with you guys next week.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat, a Starfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com or drop us a line at contact@rollforcombat.com. You can also find us on Twitter, Facebook, Discord, and other social media platforms. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, send in the car.